live. Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you for coming to another Extraordinary Life show, episode 21. And today's episode is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I'm going to be by myself today. Something came up for Lily, so she's going to be with us. And this is like 21st episode, right? So for the 20 weeks, we did this every single week. And now I didn't want to skip it. I just wanted to do it even if she cannot be here. And I feel a little bit like butterflies in my stomach. I was like, oh, what's going on? Like I'm a little bit like excited. I don't want to say nervous. I'm excited because this is kind of a little bit out of my comfort zone, because usually I have Lily here and it's so amazing and comfortable and we're talking together. And even if I like have block in my brain or something, she will be here to catch on and say about something, or you know, like he's never going to be this blockage or like awkward silent. So I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we'll see. I'm excited because this is something new. I never did this. This is my first ever live by myself, so that's awesome. And another thing that you see different here is this painting. And this is actually a painting my mom painted when she was visiting me. And I want to promote her a little bit. She's, as you can see, all these paintings are hers, and she's self-taught. And this is maybe just less than a year in teaching. Like she has this passion of hers, and she didn't let it out for a very long time, like for a half of a century, right? And now when she finally released it, and when she finally was up and saying, you know what, this is my passion, this is what I love, this is what she creates. And she is actually watching YouTube videos from like I forgot his name, but this is one guy in Russia. She doesn't even understand Russian, right? So she's just looking at his videos and she's creating her painting. So she self-learned herself, self-taught herself. And it's just amazing. And this is just one of the things that there is no excuses, right? There is no excuses that when you really want something, you can have it. So today we were supposed to talk about minimalism and procrastination. So I will start with procrastination since I opened this story. Procrastination is something that Daniel told me today. Like I was asking him, what would be one of the questions you want to ask? And he said, like, how to deal with procrastination when you're on your way to achieve your goals, and there it goes, this procrastination keep coming up. So I am not like king of beating procrastination, so I do still procrastinate from time to time. So I'm not gonna pretend like, oh, I figure everything out. So that's why I think it's important to talk about it, because people have this black and white like sides that you need to be procrastinator, or you need to have everything. You need to be 100% productive all the time. And I think it's not very realistic for most of the people, at least for me. So what I would say, what helps me is I have like a goal. Let's say now we are training for a marathon. So I have a goal, April 21st, to run a marathon. I make a schedule, I have a plan, and I'm sticking to this plan, no matter what. Like last night, we went running. It was maybe 9 p.m. And we could easily say, you know what, it was a long day, and let's just skip it. Let's just do it tomorrow, or let's just, you know, like do 6 miles instead of the 13.1 mile that we did. And things with you have a goal and you have a schedule, it's really helpful in these kind of situations. And when you have a deadline. So let's say I have a deadline for this marathon. So every training I skip is going to hurt my performance on the day of the race. So I know that every training is very important. And not just for your body, but for your mind as well. You're building mindset. But let's say what I find myself procrastinating with is my videos. So I would say, oh, now I will post this like 3 videos per week or 4 videos or 2 videos per week. And I don't do it, right? Why is that? And I was thinking like, how come, like, I was still figuring things out. Why? Like, I don't want to see it at my job. I don't want this, I want that. But I think it's because I don't have a deadline. Like, there is no, like, in, let's say, 2 years, I need to be on this level of public speaking and coaching. And in order to get there, I need to have 1,000 videos. And in order to have 1,000 videos, I need to post video a day, 2 videos, 3 videos a day, right? So I don't have that. So maybe if we created, like, how to beat the procrastination, have a schedule and deadline for your important goals. So that's something I need to work on for my YouTube videos, for my YouTube channel. When you have a deadline, you will do it. I think deadline and scheduling very, like, let's say for this live now, right? No matter what I am doing in my day, I will always be here, not just in my day, in my week. I will always be here on Tuesday, 4 p.m. Isn't that amazing? Like, this is 21st week. 21st week, I'm here every Tuesday, 4 p.m. So how come I cannot say, you know what, every Wednesday, 4 p.m., I will sit down and make a video, right? Why? It seems so obvious, seems so easy. And also there is the part of accountability. I know people are expecting this video, people can be inspired, this video can help somebody. I was having Lily before, so I'm responsible to show up for Lily and for my beautiful souls, for you. And when I just sit down and say, you know what, Wednesday I'm gonna sit down and make a video, it's just for me. Like, nobody else knows that I promised this, so I'm kind of just letting down myself. So that's not good. So maybe I can promise you now, then tomorrow I will sit down 4 p.m. and I will make a video. How about that? Now I publicly promised, and we'll see if this will work. So I have a deadline, I have a promise, so I have accountability, and I have this goal of mine to help people create beautiful, meaningful lives. And I want to help you find your light, because everybody has it. Everybody has this inside. And like my mom, she didn't allow herself to find her light for 50-something years. 50-something years. But when she finally found it, she didn't say, you know what, I'm like halfway done with my life. I'm not going to start it now. Let me just give up. Let me just do whatever I was doing and whatever, just live to the rest of her life waiting to die. No, she said, wow, now I'm ready. I'm ready to chase my passion, to create, to be me. And that's what is amazing. So procrastinate, I think all of these topics we are talking about in personal development are all related. So it's all connected, like procrastination with beliefs and with confidence, with accountability, with everything is connected. So it's good that we are talk about it, and it's good that we be honest about it. Like, okay, I procrastinate, but we are keep coming back. That's the thing with the big dreams. Like, I know that I will always come back and maybe film a video, do something, help somebody, because this is who I am. This is my purpose. So maybe I don't do it like perfectly how I would imagine in my head, but I will make it work. So I'm experimenting, trying, failing, and eventually I will find the perfect schedule and the perfect lifestyle that is going to be energizing for me, that is going to be purposeful. I can help people, I can help myself. And then you're watching this live, actually, like how is it going now, what are my thoughts and what I'm going through. So cool. We'll see how is this journey will take us. And speaking of failing, I want to say one quote that I heard in an audiobook I was listening from Ray Dalio, Principles. Please check out this book, Ray Dalio, Principles. So he was talking about quote from Winston Churchill. And he said, success is failing and failing all over again and coming back up and failing without losing sense of enthusiasm. So that's the thing, like every time I don't post a video, I feel like I failed, right? But then again, tomorrow I will be full of enthusiasm and I will do it and I will make it work because I will make it work. That's my desire. That's my passion. So I'm never going to lose this enthusiasm. And not just for my videos, for everything in our lives. Like Daniel and I, we have something, we have a goal, we will make it work. We will... every time we fail, we will go back up and we will be more enthusiastic than ever. So when I heard that quote, I was really inspired and happy that actually this is my success. So even though if I don't post a video and everything, this is still my success, because success is not a destination, it's the whole journey, the whole process. So yeah, I'm hoping that you will see your failures as a success if you still have enthusiasm to go back up and continue. Oh, Tracy's here and Daniel, my husband Daniel. So Daniel is in kitchen right now, and I asked him if he want to come and join us to say hi, but he's not really. He didn't really positively respond. He said it's not one of his goals. I just think he's a little bit shy, which is not really like him. And I know once he will come and say hi to you guys, but he's just not ready yet. And Tracy is here. Tracy's saying, I have a few minutes to stop by and say, really like the topic of minimalism. Oh, Tracy, thank you so much. I hope you will, now we'll talk about minimalism, and I hope you will find something useful. So, and let me just take a little break, because I just realized that it's been like maybe 14 minutes, 15 minutes, and I'm just talking and talking. It's kind of weird. I think I'm a little bit nervous, I mean excited, and that's why I just cannot stop talking. And if I have a little pause, I think it's gonna be like awkward pause, right? So it's just something that's coming up through my mind now. Like I need like to keep finding some topics to talk about in order not to like stop and feel awkward. Does that make sense? That's cool. Let me just drink a little water. So that would be for procrastination. So final points will be: define meaningful goal for yourself. Try scheduling and deadlines and sharing with people, because like we are keep letting ourselves down all the time. But maybe if we share publicly like I did for my video, maybe I'm not gonna let you all down. So that will be for procrastination. And minimalism. I wanted to talk about it today because that's something we are still implementing in our lives. So Daniel and I, we are trying to live minimalist life. So I cannot say we are minimalists, because if you can see, I have so many things here. I have the minimalist. Let's start again. Minimalism is different for everybody. So I don't like when I see people, oh my God, you have 3 paintings on your wall, you're not a minimalist. Or you have this, you're not a minimalist. That's not a point of minimalism. The minimalism, do what you can, do the best you can to get rid of the things that you don't care about. Do you really care about this pen? If I do, if I'm using it all the time and I really love it, I will keep it. Does this pen bring me joy? Yes, because I'm creating with this pen. I take this pen and I'm writing my gratitude, I'm writing my plans, my thoughts, my quotes, and I love it. When I take this pen in my hand, I feel good, I feel creative, so I will keep this pen. But if you just go through your house and you've never done this before, just go around and say, you know what, does this bring me joy? Do I really need this? Do I just really need so many shoes, so many purses, so much clothes? Do I really need all this furniture? Do I really need all these little, how you call it, like creative, decorative things? And most likely the answer will be no. Does this bring you joy? Not really. You were excited when you bought it, but then maybe 1 week or 1 month or 1 year after that doesn't bring you joy anymore. It's just clutter in your house. So clutter in your house and your environment is clutter in your mind. And it's so true. You know this for sure. Let's say when your house is a mess, when everything is everywhere and you feel nervous, you feel a little bit anxious, and you're like, oh, like it's easier for you to get in fight or to argue or to not be productive and not be you. Then if you just go and clean your house, that feeling when you look around and everything is clean and tight and nice, how do you feel? You feel amazing. You feel energized. You feel, oh wow, you can breathe. That's what all the environment doing to your brain and your mind. So in order to help with this feeling open and creative all the time, it's best if you, every time you enter your room, there is no many things. There is like few pieces of furniture and maybe some fruits in a bowl or something, and things that really brings you joy. So that's one of the. So another thing is, when speaking of cleaning, it's so easier to clean when you are minimalist, because you're like dusting is so like you just go like this once and the whole shelf is wiped. But if you have so many different figurines and things, you need to take everything off, take it back, and it just takes so much time. So you don't even want to clean because it's going to take you 2 hours to dust your house. But if you don't have that much things, it's going to take you maybe 15 minutes to finish everything. And then you can do it more often, and then your house will be clean, and then the whole environment will be beautiful, and your mind will be open and beautiful as well. So minimalism is not just about getting rid of things. It's deeper than things. It's deeper, and everything that you possess, it's valuable for you, and you really use it and you care for it. So let's say you have 10 pairs of shoes, and then you need to leave the house, and you are choosing, oh, what is the best pair now? Oh, okay, I have this shirt. Okay, I have this, and then you're losing 5-10 minutes deciding what shoes you're gonna wear. Unless if you have 1 or 2, that's it. I'm gonna take this and go. You're out of the house. For your clothes, like, oh, I don't have what to wear. Or I have this. Oh my God. Oh no, I have these 5 shirts. I'm gonna wear this today, this tomorrow, right? So that's how it's with everything in from your possessions, because we feel possessed by our possessions. We are like slaves to our possessions, and they can easily be done with. They can easily be dealt with. That would be the better way to say it. And of course, you don't need to do everything at once. Like, let's throw everything and just leave on a cushion and having one chair and a table. Right? No. But go one room at a time. That's what we did at the beginning. Like, just going around and say, do I really need this? Do I care for this? How I can declutter my space. And then what is really exciting is when you start, you cannot stop. Like, you enter this momentum and you just do, and you just want to throw everything out. I remember we were like, what else? What else? What else we can throw? And another beautiful part is that things that you don't like, things that don't bring you joy anymore, you can donate, you can give to somebody who will be happy with it. If, let's say, I'm keep using this pen like an example, but it can be really anything. Like, this pen doesn't serve me anymore, doesn't bring me any joy, I just don't care for it. And I have a friend who don't have a pen, let's say. It can be anything, right? So if I give this pen to my friend, she will be so happy. She will be like, wow, now I will use this creative pen and I will create something amazing. So if this pen can bring somebody else joy, why I'm keeping it for myself? Let me release it. Let me help somebody else. Let me brighten somebody's day. So, yes, we can do that with anything, not just pens. And Tracy said, oh boy, shoes are my downfall. And then, Tracy, you know what I'm talking about. I think, I'm not sure where out here, who said it, what study was that, but we are having like set amount of decisions, of good, clear decisions we can make in a day with our brains. So if you go over that decision making, after that, everything is unproductive and not the best for you. So that's why you will see like Bill Gates or somebody like Steve Jobs, they were wearing the same things all the time because they didn't want to use this one decision on, oh, what should I wear today, right? So that's the thing, like you wake up, it's still morning, oh, what I'm gonna wear, what I'm gonna eat, that's the point of the meal prepping that Daniel and I still struggling with, and we want to do it because sometimes I will go to the kitchen and then I will, okay, I need like, oh, what I'm gonna cook, then I'm gonna take, oh, I'm looking at the recipes, I'm deciding, and I'm losing like 30 minutes deciding what I'm gonna cook and preparing everything, unless if I had a meal prep and plan everything, prepare it, and I know what day I eat what, it will be, okay, now I just warm it up and I eat, and I'm not losing this like mental blocks you have, and you're tired just by thinking and deciding for such unimportant things. So save your decisions for really important things. So that would be actually, like, now I'm talking this and I'm actually inspiring myself to, this is something we still didn't do, like we still didn't set up the good meal prepping plan. That's something we are going towards, but still in progress. But maybe this will inspire me to go little more serious about it. Tracy said, is it so true? I really only wear the same 3 pairs. Right, exactly. And you have all these things and you're still deciding and losing so much time deciding, oh, which pair should I, and you always go to the same because this is the pair of shoes you really love. So keep those 3 pairs and just give the rest to somebody who will wear it, and maybe one of your pairs will be one of the favorite for somebody else, and you don't really care for it right now, right? Because you're not wearing it. So why you're keeping it for yourself? Like, give it away and bring joy to somebody. So that would be my advice. And Daniel is saying, kiss. Oh, this is something we were like laughing before. Kiss, which means keep it simple, stupid. Daniel said it's his favorite. Yes, keep it simple. Why we need to overdo everything and like overthinking about the smallest things? Like minimalism is like clear mind, simple, Keep it simple, stupid. Just no stress about unimportant things and unimportant decisions. So yeah, kiss. And Tracy is agreeing. That's a good one, Daniel. So yeah. So my beautiful souls, I'm hoping that I inspire some of you to think about donating or throw away some of your things, going one step. You don't need to, like I say, it's not even important the name. Like, we don't need to call ourselves minimalist or whatever. It can be just something you can do for yourself and for people around you, right? How more productive would you be if you like exit your house refreshed and with clear mind, because everything in your house, your environment is clear and set for winning. So it's more deeper than just stuff and just possessions. So I hope that you can see that and that you will really take some action on it, actually. And I cannot believe that I've been talking for 30 minutes non-stop. Daniel saying, so funny for me being super complicated to have this as a favorite. That's actually very true. And yes, funny, because Daniel, it's a very complicated person. And he would be, I think this is works, because Daniel is making decisions. Oh my God, it's like, if I say, Daniel, which one of these two pens you want now? He was black one. No, give me the white. No, white. Okay, white. No, give me the black one. And they will be like for 5 minutes until I say, you have 3 seconds to decide. Okay, black one. And very complicated, but that's what happened. Like, that's why he has just, let's say, black pen, and now there is no any confusion. Like, I had this pen, I'm gonna write with this pen, and that's it. So Daniel say I'm struggling to decide. Yeah. Well, minimalism sure helping. And thank you very much, Tracy. Thank you for stopping by, and have a great night. And I thank Daniel for being my support here in the chat, even though he's in another room and he doesn't want to come to say hi. But I appreciate his support. Thank you. And that will be everything, my beautiful souls. Like, I really, like, who knows me know that I can talk forever and ever, but I will stop now because we talk about our topics. And next week, I hope to be here with Lily. And I hope you are doing something with your life and you're going to take some of this advice and actually implement it. And I just want to thank you for being here, for supporting, for watching and commenting. And oh, Melissa is here. Hi, Melissa. She just popped in. We'll watch later. Okay, Melissa, I hope you're going to find something valuable as well. Please share your advice because I know you're into this as well. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I love you.